Okay, welcome everybody. Today we are going to talk about switching our EMR system to hopefully something better for all of us to help reduce our stress levels and make treating our patients better. So, change is a good thing. Okay, so where we all began. So in 2013, we became Schultz Physical Therapy. The practice became its own from where it was. And shortly after that, we implemented the use of electronic medical records, and we went from paper. In 2015, Jeremy expanded and went to a new clinic and hired more staffing. And now in 2017, our client numbers continue to increase, our documentation is increasing, our stress levels are increasing. So where did electronic medical records come from? They actually originated in 1960s and the 1970s. They were first developed and used in university hospitals like Mass General Hospital in Boston, the University of Vermont, and the University of Utah. It was shortly after that in the 70s and 80s that they started to expand farther. In the 1990s, they seen a surge in development due to IT development. And then farther into 2009, when President Obama was in office, he brought light to the inadequacy of medical record keeping, and he signed into the effect the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009. So why we don't want to go back to paper. So don't waste the paper. So the benefits of using the electronic medical records, according to Fred Pennick's infographic, as you can see on the PowerPoint here, I know it's a little small, so I will point out a few of the better highlights for you, Jeremy. So info is exchanged faster and it's more complete when it's an electronic medical record. You save money because you don't have to buy paper. Outpatient has the potential to save over $142 billion over a 15-year time period. Independent physicians, such as yourself, show a $50,000 increase in revenue. After 5 years, operating margins increase by 10.1% because they implement electronic medical records instead of paper. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of money.
Yes.
So PT and the electronic medical records. So according to the APTA, we are not required by law to use electronic medical records. So I did a little research, and it's amazing that not more PT clinics are using electronic medical records. Only 28% are exclusive electronic medical records. 33% still use mixed electronic medical records and paper, and 38% are still all paper, and then 1% didn't report anything. And then the majority of the PT clinics that reported using exclusive electronic medical records, 63.8% were satisfied or very satisfied. So less than half were dissatisfied. So to switch or not to switch electronic medical records. So why change when nothing is broken? So WebPT has been great to us since we switched in 2013, but it's the little things that add up over time. It increases stress to us when we have glitches in the system and we have to copy and paste everything. Phone calls to web support also take time, and that takes time away from our patients, and we don't want that as therapists. So how do we choose the right EMR system for our clinic? So I chose 3 different ones to compare with each other. I tried to choose things that were similar and different with WebPT. And I tried to choose things that were a little bit better compared to WebPT. So right now we have Cario for billing and WebPT for documentation. All three of these have billing with their documentation. So it's all one big system. I think that will decrease a lot of stress not only on the therapists, but on our administration staff as well. Our price range can vary on two of the three of these. It just depends on the staffing that you have and how much you want included in the system. And then I think it was Hino actually allows your daily reports to be available to you at the end of every day by email. So we would not have to print out the schedules for you to see who showed, who didn't show at the clinics that you were not at. They can be emailed to you. So you could see our progress every day when it comes to our client base. And then the free PT and the best PT had scheduling features to keep track of visits, so we do not go over in visits, so we don't have to write off money, which could save us in the long run and decrease your stress. All of this was gathered by each individual website, either Free PT or Hino, and softwareadvice.com. So staying SPT strong. So our motto on our website is the way PT should be. Here, we are like extended family. We always look out for each other and we want each other to succeed. We want to learn, experience, and grow together. And just like our motto, PT may be hard at times, but it makes life easier in the end, just like a new, better EMR system would make all of our lives easier in the end. Thank you.